Poor Joshua, he really has his work cut out for him. It seems as though the monsters always show up at about this time. We better get outside and take a look around. Grrr. What's going on, Estelle? Gotta ask Joshua, you don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? That's a strange way to bring the topic up, and possibly not the best time also. Come on now, where are you coming up with this stuff? You came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? And though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and to say this, I've come to think of you in family in every sense of the word. Estelle, so if there's ever anything on your mind you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing, I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to, that's all. So hurry up and get out there so we can kick some monster butt. Okay, yeah. And of course he immediately knows. Joshua immediately knows that Estelle got that from talking to Tio. Nice. Secrets, huh? Why do I have a feeling he's thinking of something other than dating life there? Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds? Let's see, how about we start by checking around the house first, then move on to the fields, stable, and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. Alright, let's go. And let's save the game. Hey, fields. Really quiet. All I hear are the bugs chirping. Doesn't look like they've shown up yet. Wonder if they're aware of our presence. Joshua, did anyone ever tell you that story as a kid? Well, the one about babies being born in a cabbage patch. Now, there's another question entirely out of the blue. And no, I was told about an angel with silver wings who delivers them. Well, that's equally as weird, but okay. Interesting. So the explanation for where babies come from differs depending on the region, huh? How about we get back to work? Okay. Okay. Nothing around the barn, eh? Let's keep moving. How about the greenhouses? I should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here. The glow of the ornaments sure gives the place a romantic ambience. Makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting foot in here. You are definitely a ditz, Estelle. This is better than being dense like someone I know. Huh. Look. Well, well. Look what we have here. Meow. And they bolted. It's getting away. Get back here, you little furball. Still sense its presence. Staying put on the farm for the moment. Well, good. It's about to get caught. I will drop another save. To be safe, and it went in somewhere that seemed to have bolted in this general direction. Ah, there we are. I got him. I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts, so stay alert and don't let your guard down. Okay. Giant crop muncher is preparing to use arts. Yeah. Well, that's about half your health bar. Let's see if I can't take the big boss out fast. That would be ideal. They're almost done. That one down there is almost removed from the equation. I'll have Joshua go after these couple. Okay. Come on. Playing dead. And they can heal by doing that. Yeah. Come on. Dual strike on you. And yeah, that should be a finisher on their boss there. Now the rest of these guys are not doing much in the way of combat moves, so they should be pretty easy to finish off. I stand corrected. They are kicking me in the face. That's another one down. Let's hit you up. We don't have the range to do one of those, so what about some aqua bleed? Yeah, just whichever one triggers first will do us. Go.
Piece of cake.
And that's this fight one. And that's both of us at level 6 and not too far off level 7 actually. Nice. That went extremely well. Meow. Mew. Goodness, the work of a bracer is something else. Kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters. It was nothing really to ask. Now that they've caught, what do you plan on? Now that they've been caught, what do you plan on doing with them? I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. Hopefully, if the lesson sticks. Now that we've given these critters a good thrashing, I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. So, how's that gonna benefit anyone if we show these creatures any mercy now? To do a job by exterminating the monsters, remember? But in any case, we're here to do a job in Dad's place. The same thing happens again, what will you have to say for yourself? I see what you're getting at, but you know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so what do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learned their lesson. You know, Mr. Purcell. In any case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's them or us, the matter is we're all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of those creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these critters just this once? Well, it is our clients making the request, not just Estelle trying to be nice, so I think we can do it. Understood. As this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. Make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again. Then that's that. Right, you critters, you better count your blessings. Pet you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram. I see. Well, I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night. So how about we head back to the house and hit the sack? Honestly, I wouldn't think twice about killing most of the random mobs you run across in typical JRPGs. Apparently, Estelle takes a different approach. And it's kind of refreshing to see, to be honest. I kind of like that. Two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Okay. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? ... Joshua? What's wrong? I'm sorry. Made this situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? Are you talking about what happened back outside? Don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, it wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Okay, now you're just being too hard on yourself. It's just a bunch of critters raiding a farm. It's not like it was a life or death decision about the fate of the world or anything. Lighten up. And now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Like you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's at times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. Joshua! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Estelle? I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else. Probably even better than you yourself. I won't allow you to just disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't ever want to hear you say you're broken ever again. I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to say that. Unless you understand what I said, that's what really matters. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. That's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family. Estelle, Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weakness today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself. And for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed that you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. I've got a whole lot more where that came from. How about we call it a night? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua.